All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first official episode of the Serious Business Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm your host, Jack, and these are my co-hosts, Robert,
Yo.
Connor,
What's that?
Taki,
Meme review.
and joining us today, John.
Hi.
So, how are we doing today?
Pretty good.
Awful.
I don't know why I did a hand motion when I said hello.
I did the same thing. Don't even worry about
Yes,
it.
audio call. Here, let me wave hi to everybody.
Indeed.
So, what's been happening to y'all lately?
Nothing really. Just chilling, Just got home from work. I'm tired.
From a Jimmy's.
Yes, Connor and his saga about water ice.
Oh yeah, it was the whole thing before y'all got on here.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good.
All right.
I'm eating it right now.
Well, I feel like I wanted to bring up that. All right, so for those listeners who don't know, I've got a peanut allergy, and for that allergy, you gotta take an EpiPen if you ever come into contact with the stuff. And I just found out today it didn't fucking work.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, then what?
Yeah, they did a massive recall because it turns out it wasn't working properly, and the one my mom had was expired by a year.
Damn.
Rest in peace, Jack.
No,
I'm gonna
but
miss him.
the best part is
You do be allergic though.
I do be allergic though. My mom called the doctor's office. She's like, "Hey, can we get some new ones?" And the doctor presented two options. We could get the normal one that we had before, or we can get something the size of a cigarette pack that talks you through the instructions.
Bro, what?
Exactly. I'm as confused about that as you are. Like medicine that fucking talks to you. Well, what's it gonna be like if my throat's closing up? It's gonna be like, "Hello, if you have opened this, you are currently dying. Please take some medicine."
All right. So, what are our
Alrighty.
topics for today?
The first topic, my good sir, is the nostalgia segment, also
Alright.
known as reminiscing about cool shit.
Okay, who wants to get started?
John, do you want to get started?
Sure.
All right, what you got?
Well, I just thinking about old video game consoles like the GameCube because I
that
just
was nice.
I'm looking right at one.
It's almost like I've materialized one in front of my face.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Playing Sunshine
Wow.
and Mario 64 on the actual console is really fun.
What's the difference?
I don't know. It's just fun.
Wait, was it ported to anything else?
Mario 64 is ported to like literally everything except the Switch.
Is it like
No,
Doom? Can it run on the MacBook Touch Bar?
It is on the
Touch
PC. So
bar.
probably.
I shit you not. I saw a video where some dude, well, it was a whole playlist of Doom on anything, like calculators, Apple Watches, and this dude just ran it on a Mac Touch Bar.
Gee, wait, really?
I'm not kidding. Look it up.
Damn, my Mac has a touch bar. I'm gonna fucking download it.
But speaking of Mario 64, I've seen people are doing an HD remake or port for computers.
Wait, what?
People are actually making an HD version of Mario 64.
Oh, really?
That
How's
sounds
going down?
nice.
Don't know.
Alright.
All right, so who would like to go next?
Connor, would you like to go next?
I would love to go next. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, sure. What you got?
All right, I got nostalgic food commercials as my.
Oh, bring it on.
All right, the most nostalgic thing I can think of from 2010, I'm pretty sure, is the Reese Puff wrap for the cereal.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Yeah, what happened to him, man?
I think
I
he
don't
went
know.
to go do better. I think he's a ghostwriter.
Alright, Connor, you got anything else?
The Go-Gurt commercials back in the day.
Koger? Oh.
The one where the guy slurping on a yogurt and he turned into like a paper thin person.
Oh, yeah, those!
Airplane just throws them. That was nostalgic. I remember that. Sorry, Pat. That was the cut for that.
Peanut butter
Anything else?
chocolate, great with 7. I forget the rest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying.
Taki, would you like to go next?
Like the only thing that comes to mind is like Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. That game was great to me.
Oh, I miss
I'm-
Galaxy.
I'm
dude.
pretty sure one of it's Galaxy's 2 whatever it's called when it was released anniversary happened sometime recently.
Wait, when? Really?
I remember seeing something about it, and I'm gonna look this up.
Hold on. Mario Galaxy Anniversary? Let me see that.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy 2 released on May 23rd, 2010.
Damn.
Oh, really? Mario Galaxy 2? Oh, Jesus.
And it's about to be 16 years since Mario 64.
Wait, really?
Damn.
My God.
There's like so many games on the Wii that like I remember. Hold on.
Most
Some
importantly,
are good,
Wii
some are
Sports.
really, really bad.
Wii Sports. Oh man.
I
Oh,
really want to go back and play Wii Sports, but my disc doesn't work.
back
What?
in the day.
Wait, your Wii doesn't work?
Whoa.
My Wii doesn't work, and the disc for Wii Sports doesn't work.
Oh, did
Oh.
you play it that much?
The only Wii I have is the one at my dad's house, but like it hardly works. I have barely tried to use it. I'm about to just go steal it off.
You know, Wii Sports and Wii Fit genuinely tricked us into being active for a little while, you gotta admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
Mario and Sonic, the Olympic games.
Oh,
I
Oh,
love those.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
Especially
Wipeout. I
the-
remember Wipeout. That was good. That was
The
alright.
Winter
Like
Olympic
that video
Games were
game?
the best.
I need to play the Switch version.
No, I remember like you guys know like Bully by Rockstar. I played that on the Wii when everyone was playing it on the 360.
What?
I have like 4 copies of Guitar Hero for the Wii.
Wow.
Why?
Are they different or are they just the same?
I have no idea, but they just keep my family keeps just losing them and they're buying a new one, and then we find the other game.
How are you only losing one specific game?
One specific game. I did not know Animal Crossing was like that old that it was on the Wii. I feel
It's
like
on the game.
Nah, it was way
Yeah, didn't it?
older.
Didn't it
Yeah,
start on
dude,
the
it's been
GameCube?
around forever.
I didn't even hear. I'm not gonna lie. I never heard about Animal Crossing until like
Yeah, it first
Switch.
came out on the GameCube on April 14th, 2001.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I tried playing Animal Crossing. I just can't get into it. Look,
For what console?
Switch, the new one.
Oh, Switch.
I
What do you-
might keep trying it though. I might.
The thing that
What
stopped
do you
me
find
is being,
difficult about it? Or, not
Nothing
your style.
difficult about it. It's just like
Boring.
yeah. It's
just
kind
not
of
the-
to me. I don't feel it.
It's just
Yeah.
not
I
for
wanna-
certain people.
I want to try it though. I
Yeah.
really do want to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game that's really good for something right now where you can keep doing something else every day.
Hmm.
I've been playing for like months and I still haven't done everything.
I mean, I stopped playing because if you're player 2 on a single Switch, you get
Oh yeah, apparently that
screwed
sucks
over.
ass.
it does. You get screwed over.
Wait, tell us about it.
We got the game on launch, and I wasn't able to craft a better axe until like a couple months after release.
Wait, why?
I couldn't figure out how to do it because my sister got the recipe, and then because you can't get the recipe after that because you have to talk to Blathers, the stuff for Blathers.
Oh,
The
that
second player
sucks.
can't do that.
Hmm.
Oh, it sucks.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Hell, half of our audience probably doesn't know what we're talking about, but hey.
Buy Animal Crossing.
All right. So who didn't talk yet about nostalgia?
Pretty sure Jack didn't talk.
Rob, did you go?
No, I didn't.
No.
Rob and Jack both left to go.
All right. So, okay. So I'm gonna talk about Minecraft. All right.
Oh boy.
And I know it's corny. You can call me a dork if you want.
I was literally
Dork.
playing right before we started.
Oh, really? Yeah, dude. So Minecraft used to be like you know how back in the day everybody used to think the kids that played Minecraft were like nerdy.
Yeah.
That was
not
me.
really.
I was because I used to be cyber schooled, right? And so
Yeah.
I didn't really get out much and shit. So I
Hell's
started
cyber
playing.
school?
What?
What is cyber school?
It's basically like what we're doing right now, but full time. You do all your work from home. You attend like video lessons.
You know what the worst part for me is?
What?
My old online school that I went to was easier than this, than what we're doing now.
Oh yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
Damn.
But hey, look at it like
yes.
this. If you didn't come to this school, you wouldn't be here.
That's true.
But yeah, so Minecraft just really isn't the same now as it used to be, honestly.
I
Like,
know,
I
Yeah,
tried-
I remember having fun with it back when I was a kid, but for some reason I tried playing it last year and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's
fun.
it's really not the same that it used to be, and I don't really feel it now. But
I
I made
remember when Pocket Edition first released, and I was playing
Oh,
it like
man,
a bunch
Pocket
of
Minecraft
times.
is just
Edition
one of those
sucks.
games that you have to play with other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise
Like, I
it's
can't really
bad.
play Minecraft like alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
it starts to feel boring.
Uh,
But yeah, it's just hard for me to play it now. Not only because I don't really like the new update, but because like the community isn't the same. You know,
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
like I used to be in a Minecraft group, kind of. I still talk to some of the people that were in it, surprisingly.
Oh, cool.
But what?
I said, oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just that like, a lot of these new kids that are just now getting into it, it just doesn't feel the same,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it other than that, but
It also feels nostalgic going back to old Minecraft YouTubers that were like back in the
Yeah.
day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
Yeah.
popular MMOs?
Oh,
yeah.
I remember them.
His mods with it. Remember Mobzilla?
Yeah, Mobzilla.
Yeah.
Remember them.
Remember Lucky Block?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to. What was it? What was it about?
You break a block and you get a random drop.
Yeah,
Oh,
a random
yeah.
thing happens when you break this like mystery block.
mhm.
Like you could be a bunch of TNT or this really overpowered sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't they used to have an arena that they used to fight stuff in?
yeah.
Yeah. They would open
Whatever
a bunch
happened to
blocks.
them?
This is really sad, but they actually got divorced.
Rip.
Ah,
Damn.
that sucks ass.
Oh yeah, another nostalgia type thing. So many like YouTubers from when I was younger are becoming musicians.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's what a
you know-
lot of YouTubers do. So,
Yeah, they're all becoming musicians. Like Filthy Frank became Joji. Sky does Minecraft became Net Nobody.
he's not
Mozzie.
that good, in my opinion.
What? Net Nobody is great, dude.
Maybe probably I didn't listen to his new stuff, but his older
Yeah.
stuff.
No. Like Hurricane, that was fire. Yeah, like Mozzie Moz became Scar Lord. They all just like gradually became musicians, and yeah, like they need to go back to their old stuff. But I do like their music, so
Yeah, true.
Oh, cool.
all right. And Jack, we go to you.
What does the nostalgia have to be about? Just anything, really?
Yeah, anything.
Anything you feel nostalgia about?
Oh, all right. I think it was like, all right. I was in kindergarten in 2009, just to preface it. And we used to primarily work in this basement style area, and that's used to where we used to do all our stuff. And since the iPad came out in like 2010, there was no AirPlay or anything. And one of the things I remember the most is like the projectors that they used to put paper on and write shit with.
Yeah.
And my school didn't even have that.
Hey, we had Chromebooks.
Did the school?
We didn't even have technology, dude.
Oh yeah, that school didn't have shit.
Damn, I got Chromebooks.
And
in
another
sixth
dumb
grade.
thing about school when I was younger was, I mean, I didn't have a phone, but the phone basket.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
so we had a phone.
Great, I remember it the most. It's like, all right, kids, put all your phones in the basket, and you'll get it back at the end of the class or the end of the day. And I didn't have one, so I just kind of felt like shit. I'm like, oh, I don't have one. And
Yeah.
in the retrospect, I'm like, wait, why do fourth graders have phones? What would you need them for?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I only got my phone in like 6th grade or something like that.
Yeah, I only got mine in
My
fifth
mom used
because
to
I
just
had to
buy
go
me
to a
flip
completely different
phones,
campus.
and I would just lose them all the time.
We
I
had
mean,
the phone
yeah, they have a really
box.
shitty user experience, so I'd see why you
Dude.
lose them.
I got my first phone when I was 7, and I put it in my because my mom was like super paranoid about me going like anywhere, so she got me a phone. So I put it in my backpack, and I put it like in with a bottle of water, and the bottle of water leaked, and my phone broke.
Oh yeah, back when phones
Nice.
didn't have IP ratings, like they had no
I
water
remember-
resistance.
I think my dad got me my first phone. He got me like some shitty ass Alcatel or something, and eventually I think I fucked the phone up. Like I did something to the SIM card where it just didn't work, and my mom was like, "Oh my god!" and she just bought me my own phone.
Damn.
Yeah, I got mine when I was like 10, but only because I had to go to a different campus, like away from the building I was usually at. I remember it was the iPhone 5C was really small and plasticky.
Oh, yeah, I had the
Oh,
iPhone 5C. That was great.
Yeah, hey, remember when phones
had
had headphone jacks and the volume, the power
no,
on and
no,
off
no,
button was on the
that.
top?
Yeah, and when we had a fucking home button.
Yeah, Android.
Yeah,
still
and
has
not them stupid ass like
To an extent, Android
vibrating
does.
home buttons, a clicky
Yeah.
home button.
Oh, yeah.
The one that clicked all the way.
See, the iPhone 8 home button, that was like so weird to me when I used it. I was like, this sounds
Yeah,
so
like
weird.
sometimes if I was using my dad's phone or something, I'm like, why?
No,
Yeah, it's weird.
That makes me miss
Yeah,
like Note 5.
I was staying up
used to have.
late designing a beta version of our logo, and I found this little container thing, and I found an iPhone 3G in it.
Man.
Oh man! And then my brother said, "Yo, look at the camera, man! It's so tiny." And then I flipped it around to the front, and I'm like, "Wait, they didn't even have a camera on here. FaceTime didn't come out till next year."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think everyone who used iPhones when they were younger would remember this. Remember Slide to Unlock?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Too much.
Yeah.
On my
Slide-
iPod.
Android gang, so
Yeah, I
have
kinda
no idea
missed
what you're
that.
talking about.
For an Android guy, I was very heavily involved in the Apple community. It was,
That's ironic.
it's very weird.
What else? Remember when everything in iOS was skeuomorphic?
What?
Sure.
All right, I'll explain it. And for those who don't know, skeuomorphism is basically when you design like an app or something to look like a real life counterpart. Like calculator looked like a calculator, notes looked like a notepad. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, when
Yeah.
YouTube
Yeah.
looked like a TV.
Oh yeah, when YouTube came integrated with iOS, that was weird.
I remember when iOS 7 first came out, the biggest redesign ever.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really have much to think about it. I just started on iOS 7, so I didn't really bitch much about it. But
No, I pretty much seen like every
yeah, but a
iOS.
lot of people hated it apparently.
Nah, dude, it was great when it first came out.
I
When
mean,
I
yeah,
first saw
it looked really cool because that
didn't-
was the
I didn't
first
like
thing
the
I
control
used.
center.
But
It was like kind of weird. Like I feel like the control center like really started.
yeah,
to
but
get,
at least the toggles actually worked.
yeah.
Huh.
iOS
For-
9 was
For
alright.
those who don't use iOS, they have these toggles in the control center. They used to just turn Wi-Fi or Bluetooth off, and now they just disconnect everything for a day and don't turn it off, which is really stupid.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really dumb. Alright, that's all I had for nostalgia.
All right, I think everybody went, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, topic number 2. What have you been doing to pass the time?
All right,
I
who's
mean,
starting?
especially during Rona.
Yeah.
What's the
Taki,
age
how about
limit?
you go first?
What is the age?
I decided to start working on another album.
Oh, really?
A lot of
You do
time.
music?
Oh, nice.
Wait, Talk, you're working on an album?
Yes, another one.
Can I get on
cool.
it?
Sure. I really gotta like fine tune the track list though.
Yeah, send me a beat.
All right.
What kind of music is it?
I'm trying to make it really different than everything else I've done. So like I want it to be like I want it to be like I want it to sound higher quality, but it's like still going to be like the same type of. I want it to be like a little bit more like some Little Peep type of inspiration to it, a little bit.
I can help you with that if you want.
Yeah, for
And then,
listeners
other
who
songs-
aren't aware what kind of music you do, what kind of music do you do normally?
Mainly just like rap, hip hop, that type of thing.
Ah, all right.
And I'll try
Sit
to
down, know who your master
what
is.
I've been doing.
So do you have like a, I guess since you're on the topic, do you have a profile to shout out where you put up all the music and stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, people aren't gonna know how to spell my name, so
I guess, I mean, depending on where it is, we could just put it in the show notes or the description of a YouTube video.
Yeah, I'll probably upload this on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we probably should do that. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't make a YouTube channel for this yet.
I'll make a YouTube channel
All right.
since I'm the one doing all the editing and stuff.
All right, yeah, cool. That sounds good. Taki, was that everything?
yeah.
All right, John, how about you?
What was the question again?
What have you been doing to pass the time lately?
Oh, one of the things I started at the beginning of this was my plan is to go through all the Mario games that I own to finish, 100%ing all of them. So
You're
far,
just
I've only
gonna-
done. I've
You're
only
gonna
done Mario
completely finish
64
every Mario game?
that I own.
Oh, that sounds nice. You gonna speed run it or just take your time?
I only know how to half speedrun Mario 64.
That sounds sick.
You know, like the backwards jump you do on the stairs where you just.
I know backwards. I can do backwards long jumps. I know I can do that. I know bomb clip. I can't do it. What else? Cannonless. I know a pillarless. It's just way too hard for me to do. Well, Mips clip I could probably do. I just realized no one probably knows what I'm talking about at all.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No idea.
So I'm just gonna go you through a 16-star run quickly. Everybody probably knows what Mario 64 is.
Mhm.
But you start, you go to first level, Bob-omb Battlefield, and go for the 6-star first. Chain Chomp, whatever the Chain Chomp star is. There's a bomb next to it, and if you grab it, jump, throw it, grab it again quickly, and it keeps the momentum for some reason and just pushes you through the gate and you get the star.
Oh, cool.
Womp's Fortress is just you play it the normal way. Just do it a little bit faster, like just jump, wall kick, and you can get a star.
Oh, nice.
The main two are Cannonless and Owlless. Owlless, you can just there's a platform next to the cage where the star is, and you triple jump, wall kick, and hold back, land in the cage to get the star.
Hmm.
Then there's Cannonless, where you're supposed to do is go to the cannon, blast away the wall, and then get the star. Then but you can go to the little ledge where it's going. For some reason, the star hits. The star's hitbox sticks out a little bit. They take advantage of that and just grab the star from outside the wall. Then you go to Bowser in the Dark World, which is the first Bowser level. You just do that normally.
Okay.
You head downstairs, collect a few stars down there. I don't know any fast tricks there. Then you get to 15 stars where you spawn Mips, a little bunny that can give you a star if you catch him. You catch him, bring him to the door, run up against to the door, put him down, and you clip into the door. Turn around, grab him again, then turn around and then jump, and you get clipped through the door. And after that, you go to the 30-star door, which is home to the second Bowser level, and you do the same thing. Then go to the second Bowser level, beat Bowser, head upstairs, kill Jay, and then just get to the final Bowser level and just beat the game. And that's just a typical 16-star run.
Ah.
Alright.
John's Mario 64 tutorial.
John just wasn't able to make our test episode, so I didn't think he'd be able to talk this much.
I can
Damn.
talk like a lot about certain things.
Like
I could
trains.
not.
Yeah, it's actually about the next thing I was gonna say. Is that's
Oh, no.
also what I've been doing.
Oh God.
Not
here we
gonna
go.
talk much about this because I
Let
know
the
no
man
one-
vibe with his trains, man. Let him vibe.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Choo choo choo, bro. Choo choo all the way.
Yeah, I've just been doing a bit with train stuff, and we're actually building, fixing up a room on our 4th floor to see if I could have up there build a model railway. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
So it's just been building a lot of trains.
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
All right, who's next?
Damn, that was
So
so long. I almost forgot what the topic was.
Yeah.
What you've been doing these times.
Alright, Rob, how about you?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing a lot of not a lot of stuff, but like a wide variety of stuff.
Alright, hit us.
What may
So-
that stuff be?
So, obviously, I've been working a lot. I've been helping my folks out because why not? I've been going to a lot of the protests actually. And,
Protest for what?
what do you think, dude?
Well, for those who don't know.
Dude, if you don't know what's
Who
going
doesn't
on in the
know?
world, if you don't know what's going on in the world right now, or you're living under a rock.
Well, maybe some people do live under a rock.
All right. Well, if you live under a rock
Okay.
right now, there's protests for Black Lives Matter going on, and against police brutality.
Well, Rob,
And so
don't
yeah,
discriminate. Maybe they live in a pineapple under the sea.
maybe they do. Also, Taki, can you stop turning on your JBL speaker?
No,
in the
because I'm trying to
background?
take it apart. I didn't mean.
Anyway, yeah, I've been going to a lot of protests, for that, including one that I went to on Sunday, which was a very large skate protest.
Oh, yeah.
Where we skated from Love Park in Philadelphia to the skate park that's near us. And you can find that on my YouTube channel, actually, because I made a vlog about it.
Oh, cool. What's the channel?
My name, Rob Porter.
Alright, there you go. Anything else?
Yeah, so yeah, that was a pretty cool, Tony Hawk posted about it.
Oh,
so-
nice.
Yeah. And I made a couple of shitty songs that I'm going to
How
release.
bad?
Not bad. I'm going to release them at some point. But
Like 1 to 10, how bad?
like 10 being really good.
Yeah, 10 being good, 1 being I don't want to think about this.
I'd say like maybe a 6.
Hmm.
Oh, alright, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I learned how to do a kickflip almost.
Oh, nice.
Went to the basketball court because there's nobody out anymore, so it's the flattest ground available near me, so I just
You
took my board.
kickflipped through the hoop.
Yeah, I kickflip. Obviously, I set the hoop on fire. Did a kickflip through it.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I taught myself how to do a fucking kickflip. It was dope.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike, of course.
Well, we love
We
the
got
video,
better, any better at Smash?
What was that?
We got any better than at Smash?
Oh, absolutely not. I could play like for a million years and still suck at Smash.
I need to start playing again. I want to be good.
Trust me, dude. You're never gonna beat Jack or
Jack and-
John.
Yeah, they both know I'm terrible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jack and John.
Yeah, those two
Oh, yeah.
will wreck
I
anyone.
fucking suck.
Anyone you say. Jack, tell me a story about Little Neck real quick.
Well, let's just save that for another episode. How about it?
Oh, we'll save it for another episode. We'll save it.
Alright, then.
That's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been, chilling, doing a lot of skating shit, doing a lot of protesting. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing,
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shit.
Yeah. All right.
Connor,
about
how about
you?
you?
How about you, Kenor?
Knorr.
Oh, let's see. What has Connor Bryson done this whole time? Well,
I don't know.
first
Let's hear it.
I fucked up my sleep schedule, so that was fun. You know.
Everybody
Oh,
fucked up
man.
their sleep schedule.
No.
When has your sleep schedule ever been normal?
Never.
Be honest.
Sometimes normal is 1 o'clock in the morning. Now it's any time of the day. So you know.
This is
Wait,
actually
normal is
getting
you
more
go to
into-
bed at 1 in the morning?
Yeah, on a school day. That's my normal.
My sleep schedule has been getting more normal right now, and in quarantine.
I usually go to sleep at 11 and wake up at like 5 a.m. What are you guys doing?
Honestly, I've been trying so hard to get a sleep schedule. I don't even remember what my normal.
I go to
was.
sleep at like 2 a.m. and wake up at like 8 for some reason. I
Lately,
don't
I've
know
been
why.
going to sleep at like 5.
I wake up
What?
at 7, but I think I hold the record for most days late this year in the whole entire school.
Now, what else have you been doing?
What else? Let's see. Been playing video games, you know, doing all that.
What have you been playing?
Animal Crossing. Just got into that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Getting better at
Can't
Smash
do
Bros. That's what I've been doing. Kick John's and
Alright,
Jack's.
alright.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fun.
that's only in 1v1v1. You'd still never beat us in 1v1.
John, I beat you in 1v1. Like, during
You beat me
school.
once.
Yeah, I beat you once, but I still beat
Okay,
you.
let's save the bitching for some other time.
Yeah, okay. We're getting there. Okay. Alright, them games to be playing. Madden,
Madden.
but not
Ooh,
online.
ooh, ooh. Which Madden?
Madden 20.
Ah.
So, was that from last year?
No, this year.
Man, so much shit is confusing naming schemes.
Hmm.
Like when a
Alright.
game says 21, but it's 2020.
That is true. Okay, so I've been seeing how tall I've been getting, because I'm worried I'm going to be short forever. You understand? Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
5'8", so I want to be like 5'10" at 18. So,
dude, I stopped growing when I was 13.
damn.
No
And
joke.
to be fair, 5'10" isn't necessarily that short. I mean, you're still pretty averagely
No, I
tall.
want to be 5'10" the whole way. I'm 5'8" right now.
Yeah, I'm about
There's
5'8".
always the option of getting your femur broken open and putting the rods in there and like twisting them. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow, that sounds very good idea. I'll put that.
Yeah, basically they break your femur and put a metal rod in it, and then they wind it up to push your legs out. It's weird.
How
Man,
do you
that
know this?
$50,000 idea sounds great. I'll just pull out my $50,000 right in my pocket right now.
How do you
How
know
do
wait.
I know this? How do I
I
know
don't
this?
have
Internet exploration. That's how.
Jack once he gets taller. All right.
That's
what I've
it?
been doing. All right.
Alright, cool. Well, I didn't go, so I guess I'm gonna just get that out of the way with. What have I been doing? I mean, not too much since I don't want to, get outside and be with people just yet. So I've been playing a shit ton of Animal Crossing, Pokemon. Definitely a fair bit of Smash Bros. What else? Oh, and ARMS. I've been playing that a lot during quarantine.
Oh yeah, Orange,
Orange is
that
my
game.
game.
I never played with the Joy-Cons like you're supposed to, apparently. And I did. Now I don't think I can go back. It just feels weird.
Once you go Joy-Cons, you can't go back.
Yeah, it just
Speaking-
feels so natural.
Speaking of ARMS, I've got a question for you.
Alright.
Who do you think the ARMS DLC is going to be?
Oh no. Well, it's difficult.
Wait, is there a new
Because
DLC coming out?
for
They're choosing
Smash,
from
yeah.
ARMS.
Well, shit. All right.
But the problem is, well, yeah, they could just pick one character and isolate everyone else. Or they could just do what they did for Hero and have,
Or Bowser Jr.
yeah, Bowser Jr., that's what it was. And have different characters who essentially do the same thing. But all the characters in ARMS are so wildly different. Like, one of them can jump in the air, one of them can deflect punches with kicks and have a giant-ass arm. What else? One of them can be, like, You know how Bane is when he gets the venom and he, gets real muscular and shit?
Actually, no, I don't know about arms.
Oh, well, this one dude, he can dash and then get buff as hell. And, oh, what else? What's a good one? This other dude has interchangeable masks that can give him different effects. And one of them's literally just walking jello.
Walking Jello.
Yeah, but the problem is, how do you make one character the same if all of them are so different?
So,
And it's going to be pretty weird because you're normally used to having a boxing style layout for arms. So how is arms going to translate to something flat like Smash Bros?
What about the stage? How is that gonna be?
Oh, yeah, there's multiple stages too. I don't know which one they'd pick. Man, I don't know if I should have done arms. It's kind of confusing. I mean, yeah, I do want somebody new, and somebody from arms does sound pretty cool, but it just sounds kind of confusing, and I'm not sure how they're going to handle it. What else have I been doing? I mean, I've had to help with my baby brother a lot. He's a big ass handful. Constantly screaming, being tired, but he is starting to learn to crawl and walk, so that's really weird. And he's also starting to babble, so that's kind of surreal.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's until you live with a baby and get to watch it grow, you don't realize how fucking amazing life is. Like, actual life stuff is, like how we came to be here and stuff. It's complicated.
What do you mean? We got flown in here by storks.
Right. I can't
We're
believe
in
I
a
fucking
fucking
forgot.
We're in Yoshi's whatever that Yoshi game is called.
Yoshi. Oh,
Maybe
I
Yeah,
don't
Yoshi,
remember.
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island. I forgot
I
the name
don't
of it.
think it was Yoshi's Island though.
Yeah, that was the one where the storks brought in Mario and Luigi, and Yoshi raised them.
Then Kamek just
Oh,
whacks the stork, and both Mario and Luigi just drop.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
I
at
was
the very end of
definitely
the
thinking about something
game,
different.
suddenly warping through time and space, King Bowser appears.
wow.
Yeah, it's Yoshi's Island.
Oh yeah, sorry. I guess I must have mistaken. Well, I guess that's all I had to say for that.
All right. Well, I think did everybody go?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's our next
All right.
topic?
I mean, we only have 3 topics, but we can obviously do more if we feel like we have to.
All right.
What's life been like during coronavirus in general? All right, who wants to go first?
John would love to go first.
All right, John, how about it?
Okay, I was gonna say mine's the most boring, is because it just feels the same. I don't do anything different.
Really?
The only difference is I've gotten out more than I have before quarantine.
Well, that's ironic.
Uh,
Yeah, doesn't it always seem like now because everyone's being told to stay inside that people are just going outside more?
Yeah, just reverse
Yes.
psychology.
Like you
damn.
had the
I know
one,
I have.
you had the one 400-pound fat dude at the end of the block, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna start exercise.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
I went to the beach this weekend, and it was surprisingly there was a lot of people there.
Yeah, all the South Philly kids are at Wildwood right now.
Oh, I went to
Oh.
Cape May.
Okay, May? Yeah, there's some people there too.
Probably not nearly as many people, though, I would think.
Cape May is always less crowded than the other two.
Yeah, but Wildwood is such a massive ass beach, though. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
It's just
Pretty
weird. It's just a place to be.
All right, how about
Yeah,
this, y'all?
I just like them better.
All right, I get my license this Saturday. So how about I grab?
this Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday I'm gonna go get my license.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Seriously?
snap.
Yeah, that's when my test is scheduled.
I need to go sign up to get mine. Hold on.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I did it through
everything.
I did it through a driving school, and I passed the course yesterday.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Congratulations.
So yeah, thank you. So my test is scheduled for Saturday, and I'm gonna be officially a licensed driver. Let's get it.
Rob, here's the thing. I'm the one who's gonna be driving, my guy. I'm proud of you though.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been driving for longer than you have, Talk. What are you talking about?
Okay. I still drive though. I'm joking.
All right. But yeah, okay, I'm going to go next. So, life is way different in the age of Corona in every aspect, I got to tell you. Obviously we don't have school anymore. So, life is no, it's not hooray. I wouldn't view it as
Yeah, it's kind of the best and worst part about this. Like, oh, we can stay home and we can like take things at our own pace, but then it gets boring.
Yeah, no. Because honestly, if we're talking just about the work, I would rather actually be in school to do the work.
Yeah, it almost feels kind of harder to get around doing work when you don't have an actual teacher with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I had a 90 in ELA and it went down to a 70.
but
Mr. S. There we go.
okay, yeah, obviously it's very different. We don't have school anymore. We don't really get to see each other much. I've been hanging out with people since last week when we officially went back open to yellow, but it just all feels totally different, because one of my favorite things to do, like at all, was to go to concerts, right? And
Oh boy.
the last concert I went to, I literally paid $10 for the ticket, and it was a great show, but I didn't realize it was probably going to be my last concert for like 2 years. And
isn't there going to be a major delay in reopening for concerts?
Yeah, there's going to be a major delay in like mass gathering like reopenings. Like,
oh yeah, all right.
It's going to be at least until there's a vaccine, which probably isn't going to be until summer of 2021. We're looking at.
Damn.
So until like everybody gets vaccinated and all that shit, we're not looking at the chances of us having like mass gatherings again is not very high. And so since I'm a concert goer, it's going to be fucking torture. And especially with all the other stuff going on right now, people are just really on edge about, going out in general. And yeah, so definitely that's a big way that life has changed. And also the virus itself. Everybody is like scared to touch each other or go like within 6 feet of each other because they're scared that like they don't know where everybody's been. They don't know who has corona. So a lot of the people that I've been seeing have like been like, "Whoa, dude, stay back! I don't want to get corona." And so they're like, I guess it's a criticism. It's like an anxiety that I understand, but I don't agree with. I feel like there's a very low chance, especially with the new study that just came out yesterday, that shows that you're a lot less likely to transfer corona if you are symptomatic than if you aren't symptomatic.
Wait,
So,
really?
yeah, like it's showing that it's a lot easier to transfer corona to someone else if you have it, if you already have symptoms. So by the time you start getting symptoms and you have a background knowledge of the symptoms of corona, then I'm sure that by then you'll have realized that you fucking have corona and will be staying away from people. So with that information in mind, I don't understand why people are still on edge about going near other people. If they don't have any symptoms and are self-admittedly, like fine, then I don't see what the big deal is. We should just be hanging out with each other and saying what's up, So if you're like coughing and sneezing all the time and you have a sore throat, then yeah, stay 6 feet from me. But otherwise, come say what's up to me, man. But yeah, and another okay, I know I'm dragging on a little bit, but another major way that life has changed is business. So many businesses are going bankrupt and like closing down and shit. And it makes me feel bad because my parents own a business, so we haven't been open for 3 months almost, and it's been one hell of a experience to say the least. But I honestly think that the cost of this virus is not going to be in human lives; it's going to be in culture, because so much of the backbone of our society rests on small businesses and how much they maintain themselves, and like if we stay closed like this for a real, and I'm not advocating, first off let me say, I'm not advocating for us to just reopen like all like I don't know, just reopen like the way everything was before, like there was no corona, because that's definitely going to cause the cases to go way up and make us have to shut down again. But I'm also not saying that we should have an infinite shutdown, right? I don't think that. I think that we should just, take social distancing into account and figure out a way for us to operate our businesses so that we can keep those guidelines in mind, and also, still try to find some semblance of normal, because if we don't, then all of the stuff that we're going to see out there is going to be big businesses that have enough money to, withstand this, like Walmart and Target, and they're going to be the only places you can shop at if we don't get our shit together. So, yeah, I think we need to start, making solid plans as a society and as, just individual people to think about how we're going to start to maybe reopen a little bit. And I know a lot of businesses are, starting to reopen, or, we're essential. So I definitely think that we need to take more steps to figure out a way that we can all reopen and, coexist peacefully until we come up with a vaccine and everybody gets vaccinated and we all sing Kumbaya, right?
Mhm.
So I think that if we don't do that, we're going to see a significant, I think change is the wrong word. I would say decrease in, culture in American society
Yeah.
if we don't, get our shit together soon and not totally reopen, but figure out a way to balance our business as usual, quote unquote, and how we're going to have to start doing business now with Corona, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh.
Huh.
God damn, man, you give a whole speech there.
I don't know. I had some stuff to say.
That's impressive.
All right.
Man.
Who wants to go next?
Connor, you wanna?
I think Jack should go, because I don't think I can follow that up with anything.
I'm definitely gonna need a minute to talk. Did you go yet?
No.
What was the question?
Oh, hold on, let me get it.
Oh.
What's life been like during Corona?
Me
Like-
personally, I feel like. Go ahead if you're going, Connor.
Oh, you can go, Taki. You can go. I'll go after you.
I was saying, it's to me, it's been a little bit more like sad. I don't know why, because I just don't like the fact that like I have like no routine to my day. Because like
I agree.
with my day, like I like to like end the day knowing like I did some stuff, like accomplished a lot of stuff. Like usually in school, I'll be like, yeah, I got like a speech done. I hung out after school. I like wrote something. I just like accomplishing some stuff throughout the day. And, like since quarantine, I haven't like had like that same motivation like at the beginning really. But I just like having routine to my day, like knowing like I got a bunch of stuff done. I can wake up the next day hoping to get some more stuff done, just being productive.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, you think you're ready?
Okay. How's COVID been like? COVID's been like a mouse stuck in a cage. That's what it's been.
Elaborate.
You're a mouse stuck in a cage. There's not that much space. You're trapped, like how we're trapped in a house. You can't really do nothing, and it gets boring. Can't go outside the cage, because if we do, we might die. And yeah, it's been like that. Nothing to do. Gets boring.
Damn. All right. All right. I guess that just leaves me. Hold on. Let me think a second. I mean, I think it's been really hard on me because I was I mean, my whole life I've been a really antisocial person. Like, I haven't gone outside much. I haven't hung out with friends much, and I was starting to transition into doing that, like being able to hang out, being able to go out, do all that kind of stuff. And then this fucking happened at the absolute worst time, and now I feel like I can't do any of that. And I've got asthma, so it's like twice as scary because now it's like, I mean, yeah, obviously, no matter who you are, if you get corona, you might be pretty fucked. But I mean, I'm not really good with, me and my dad aren't really that good with respiratory infections. They get really bad when we do get them. And knowing that this virus is a respiratory infection and we're at risk for a more serious case if we do get it, kind of like, just scares the shit out of us. And I understand some people want to take some amount of caution, like you know what I mean, wearing masks when you're hanging out with people, keeping your distance.
Yeah.
But even if I do that stuff, it just still feels really profoundly scary. I feel like I can't do anything or I'm fucked. Like, I haven't been visiting anyone, and the only time I have been seeing people, we're of course behind a door wearing masks.
Hmm.
And it's just, and wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just kind of really depressing on how life is now. Obviously, I mean, as long as we can keep getting food, that's pretty cool. But like, just being able to go places is honestly something I kind of took for granted until this whole thing happened. Like, even if it's just something as simple as, I don't know, going to a store or something. And when it comes to school, it's really a giant conflicting opinion. On one hand, now we have a bit of a better schedule. Instead of having to wake up at 6 and work for 7 hours, now we can wake up at like 10 and work for only a few hours, which is great. But it also sucks that we can barely see anyone, which, not being able to see friends just makes it hard to keep the morale up, and not having teachers makes it hard to even focus and do anything. Because normally it'd be like, I don't know, you walk in, you sit down, and the teacher says, hey, you got some work to do. Can we come and talk about it for a second? And you go along with it and you get shit done. But now, because you don't have any of those teachers, it feels 100 times harder to even do anything. But at the same time, I also think it's a good moment to really think about, was school actually that good? Because think, our school schedule was start at 8 and leave at 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. Now it's start at like 10:05 and you're done at 1:45. And the fact that, I mean, to a degree it functions is proving that going to the building isn't really required and it's not essential. So I think people who can get there easily and can get there easily and want to do that can obviously still continue to do that. But if you have a difficult time getting there and getting there and being there just isn't that good, why not just be able to continue shit from home? You know what I mean?
All right, let me say something else about that. So, okay, I don't mean to go on another long rant, but
Oh no, please.
what I totally get what you're saying about, was our school really good, and I understand that our school in particular had a lot of problems,
Oh yeah.
and so do schools in general.
Oh yeah.
Schools in general have a lot of problems, especially with the way that it's set up and shit. But I definitely think that the way that school was set up before aided education in a way that online schooling will never be able to. Because like you mentioned, the in-person, being able to actually go and ask a teacher questions about the course that you're taking and about the work that you're doing is quintessential to being able to understand the topic in general and the subject, and that's just one thing. Sometimes I know some people that the only kind of socialization they get is at school, and because now we don't have school anymore, people are going to start to feel lonely, and that may sound like really cliche, but it sounds to me like a serious issue. And
Yeah,
I
it
think
does feel like
that
a real problem.
yeah, and I think that, despite all the issues that physical school in general had, I think that the issues we face on online school, and especially the way that online school is being set up, the issues that we face now definitely outweigh a lot of the issues we faced in physical school. I'm not saying all of the issues that we face now
Oh yeah.
outweigh all of the issues from real school, but I'm just saying that I personally think that I would rather be in physical school than online school because those issues, are still like prevalent, you know?
Yeah.
If
I
you
think it.
if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. I feel like it's also a good kind of wake up call to start fixing this stuff. Like, obviously, the 7.5 hour schedule we have is a little, a bit much, I'd like to say. Other schools definitely get out earlier and go in later, I feel like they should definitely address that because it's a bit of a dick move to expect so much when you have so little free time.
This is true. This is true. And I definitely do agree with you that schools should be using this time to reflect on a lot of the issues that, that school had and try and find like solutions to them and try and figure out where they went wrong and how we can fix it. And I'm not going to name any specific examples, but especially with the recent issues with our school that have come to light in the media, they need to reflect on what caused them and maybe the root of the problems so that we can figure out a way to fix them in the future. And, yeah, because this is the perfect time to get stuff like that done,
Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, there's always the problem of, all right, you got some work to do here. Let me forcefully assign you to work with people that you don't want to work with. Like, that's just really unnecessary, and people definitely work better. They work better with people that they simply work better with. And I hate sorry for the harsh language, but the bullshit excuse that it's like, oh, don't worry, you'll learn to work with them. No, we don't, and we don't want to. We want to work with what we have because it's just easier.
Yeah, I really hate that.
Yeah, they shouldn't force you to work with somebody you don't want to work with, and then like forcing someone to work with someone they don't want to work with and then docking their grade because they didn't want to do it is just complete bullshit.
That really reminded me, like, in my one class, like, the teacher was just forcing me into a group. The group wasn't working. Like, he let someone else in the group leave, but he wouldn't let me leave, so I basically did the entire project alone, which was
Yeah, there was
annoying.
definitely a lot of scenarios. I think there was one.
Yeah.
Connor, you know what I'm talking about. We were in a group. We were
Oh,
already. Yeah, you definitely know what I'm
I
talking about.
remember. I remember.
No name dropping though. We were
And-
in a group. We were doing a project. It was just 3 of us, and we were doing it really well. We were going to get along. We were going to film something and get it done really quickly. And then they forced us to work with another group that we
2 people.
didn't want to work with.
Yeah.
It's just really. Like, why?
And their idea was totally different than our idea.
Exactly.
Hey, man, I don't think this is much of a problem, honestly. I'm fine working with anybody.
Like, I'll work with anybody, like, if they want to work and they're a cool person, but if they're like not trying to do anything, if they don't want to do anything, then that's where I get annoyed.
Yeah, so not really pulling their weight. Let's say if it's a project or something, it gets really annoying, and I don't get why they don't let you just do your own thing and let them sink.
I won't gonna lie, that helped me get good grades in like in 9th grade. Me not doing nothing, and everybody else pulled the group. I don't lie, I did that before. It got so bad where the teacher's like, "Do you want to do something?" I was like, "No." I said, "All right."
But here's the thing: I feel bad like when I'm not able to do it. Like when I'm like trying to work and there's nothing I have to do. That's when I just feel like terrible because I want to be able to help. I don't want to be like
it feels
that dead.
bad
waiting
if
for
you're
group.
put with a group, and let's say, yeah, you obviously have something you can do, but everyone else is just doing it so well that you don't see the point in doing it. Like, why?
Okay.
I don't even care if they're all doing it. Like I gotta help, or else like I'm just be like it's gonna be on my mind all day that I didn't help.
Yeah, like if you don't do anything, even if it's just something small, if you're not able to do anything, you just feel like shit.
Yeah. looks at my. I was like, hey, work, and I get a good grade.
Minus some people.
Yep, me. It was a science project at the end of the year last year.
Wait, what?
It was a science project from the last year. And I was like, oh man, it's done.
Care to elaborate?
Who was our science teacher for
Wait,
ninth grade
don't name drop. Obviously.
that everybody loves? There we go. And
I think I know what he's talking about.
yeah. John knows this teacher. It was the end of the year. We had to pick like animals from a different like group, and like elaborate where they came from, how old are they. Stupid. I just sat there and did nothing the whole time.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
did everyone go?
For sure.
All right.
Well-
You guys want to do one more topic, or do you think it's time to wrap?
Let's do one more topic.
Yeah.
One more. We got time.
All right, one more.
Wheel of topics.
Hmm.
Spin. Show me a topic that we could
I
do.
already got some stuff planned.
Nice. His chocolate. What did I said? Ice. What did I
Here we
say?
go. All right, fellas, this is going to be a really good one, I feel. What
Okay.
have been the best memes? Go.
You go first, Jack. Talk about it.
Oh. I feel like the Drake meme where he's just kind of
He's like,
Yeah.
he says
Ah.
no first and then he points to
Yeah.
something good. That's
Oh
been
yeah, that.
how long has that been around?
That's
I
been,
feel like that's been
since like that
years.
video came out.
Yeah,
Since
that video
came out.
That video came out in 2015, dude. As a matter of
Jesus
fact,
Christ.
That
well,
meme
I'm
was,
doing what it
as a
was.
matter of fact, that meme was around before the video was even uploaded on YouTube. Because
How?
for a while it was only on Apple Music. And then it eventually got uploaded on YouTube at some point. But that meme was around before the video was even on YouTube.
So that meme is like 6 years old?
Yeah, like 5 years old.
Damn. I think another good one is just stonks.
Yeah. For some reason, I really like that Obama meme. Like he was like, there is no meme. Take off your clothes." Like I love that meme.
Oh, obviously. But I couldn't think about anything. Oh, that's it for me. Does anyone else want to go?
I'm trying to think. I would say Yankee with no brim, but that one died out so fast. Like it was funny, but like it died out
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, the problem with memes is that people are they're looking to make something funny that's going to make everybody laugh their ass off at once and then die down.
Like there's some
But
memes
not
that are just
something,
timeless.
but not something stable that could last for years. Like Doge, that's probably been going for I don't know how long. at
No,
this
bruh.
point.
Like that's a timeless meme. That's a very timeless meme.
Yeah.
What, Rob? Do you know when
Bruh.
Doge started becoming a thing?
That was like that's like way
yeah.
back in the day.
Doge started in 2011, I think.
Yeah, that's
Holy
old.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
11. Wow.
But it's probably one of the longest lasting memes.
Yeah, because it just works with anything really.
Yeah, it started in 2011, but it became popular in 2013.
Well, then you got memes that always
yeah.
make a comeback too. Like certain memes, they can just make comebacks all the time.
Like
Oh
what?
yeah.
Like, what's a good like, what about like 21? That kid, like that meme, you can always bring that back. Sometimes. What else?
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
21. What else? There's like so many. Like I just can't think of any though.
SpongeBob memes. Those are iconic.
Yeah,
And
like SpongeBob
imagine-
memes. You can always use those.
Dude, SpongeBob meme. There's a new SpongeBob meme like every 5 minutes. Like a new thing
Right.
from SpongeBob gets turned into a meme.
You know,
As a matter of fact, I actually remember this one occasion where two like memes from SpongeBob became memes like They were from the same episode, same
Oh.
scene.
Oh yeah, they were like literally 2 seconds apart in the same episode, same scene.
Yeah, and they
Was
became
the one of
memes at around
Patrick
the
and
same time.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
John, could
SpongeBob
you
smoking and puffing,
John, could you put that in the chat so everyone could know what we're talking about?
and then Patrick's doing like the
The what?
Predator. I was about to say something, but I was like, it's too mature. But the Predator stare. The Predator stare. There we go.
The
He's a little-
predator stare?
The
Yeah.
Predator stare.
It's a creepy
10 out
ass
of 10.
smile. It's like,
I got one of them.
Hold on, the predator stare?
No, memes I always feel bad at laughing for sometimes like that like I hate like when an artist dies and that's when the second they start making memes.
I know, dude. Like every time an artist dies, everybody just starts making
Okay, I
fucked
won't
up
lie. Like,
memes.
after a while, like I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing at the X memes after a while because some of them were a little funny.
Jack, I put one of them in the chat.
Yeah, that
Oh.
meme. I remember when that
X.
first became a meme.
one too.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now. I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
the
find
one-
Oh yeah! Oh, I remember that one.
Got
My
it.
favorite
Got it.
SpongeBob meme is the Mr. Krabs one. I love that one.
Mr.
Holy
Krabs
fuck.
lashed in silver.
I got it.
Sponge Boy and me Bob.
Oh yeah! That's a really good one.
Oof, you've passed me with lace.
I don't know why, but I find the one funny is just like adding Mr. Krabs walk sounds to anything.
Teacher, you can't hear an image.